What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the WWE World Heavyweight Championship title replica, aka the Big Gold Belt. So here we are, and there it is, and let's just get right down to it. Now, as usual, these replicas come in the protective slipcover right there with the WWE scratch logo right on the front, and we'll just flip this around. Open her up and get this belt out. Now, this does include a baggie with some replacement gems, which is always very considerate, and I do very much appreciate it. So, very cool. You get some replacement stones for it in case any of them fall out and you lose them. And you get a little protective piece of foamage right there. Now, this belt isn't wrapped in plastic, oddly enough. And I did buy this brand new from shopwwe.com, so this wasn't secondhand or anything, and this is the way it came. So let's get this open right here. Get this out. And again, I know this is the most exciting part of the video when you watch me take the belt out of the bag. I know, it's exciting. It's so exciting. Let's get that out. And of course, you have another piece of foam on the other side to protect both sides. So let's get this out of the way. And flip this bad boy around, and here we have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, the Big Gold Belt, yes. I originally was not going to get this, but then I kind of came to the realization of, you know what, you can't have a belt collection and not have the big gold. You gotta have it. You gotta have the big gold. Even though I have never seen this and still don't see it and will never see this as a WWE Championship. I'll never see this as a WWE Championship. This is always going to scream WCW to me. But anyway, as as we all know by now, that fateful night on Monday Night Raw when Vince McMahon appeared on our screens and proclaimed to the world, I bought my competition. I bought WCW. And yeah, that was a big bombshell in the wrestling world. And then, of course, Shane McMahon shows up on Nitro, and he says, oh yeah, the contract says McMahon, but it doesn't say Vince McMahon, it says Shane McMahon. I own WCW, and Vince was like, grrr! And then the whole invasion thing started, and then they brought in ECW, and that whole thing, which really didn't work because all it was just a Vince McMahon ego stroke fest. So a lot of people, a lot of good wrestlers ended up getting buried because of it, and whatever, the invasion kind of sucked. But but basically, WWE, adopted this belt and used it. So, and I don't feel like it was treated that well for the most part. I mean, this belt was always kind of the other championship, whereas the WWE Championship was the main one. This was just kind of the other one. Yeah, you SmackDown guys, you can have this one. You can have that. I believe this was the SmackDown Championship, but again, this was a long time ago, so I don't remember every single detail. But yeah, but as far as I'm concerned, I'll never see this as a WWE belt. To me, this is always going to be the WCW title. But anyway, let's just get in close here so you can see the details, and there is tons of detail on this belt. Of course, right up top, you do have the WWE scratch logo right there. And you have World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion right there. You have your simulated rubies right there. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the total. But very nicely done. And all of this detail on this belt is just gorgeous and very, very well done. Looks wonderful. You got your grapplers right here. That dude's getting taken down. Something fierce right there. You have the crown right there with the 2 little rubies and the clear stones right there. You have the globe right there. You have your grapplers on the other side. Of course, this is a nameplate that I got from, I got this from AJS Belts. That's where I got these nameplates. So yeah, it's my belt. It's my belt! It's right there. And then when we look at the side plate here, again, you got your grapplers right there. You got the 4 simulated rubies right there in each corner. And all of that nice design right there. I love the pattern on this belt. Very, very nice. And the grapplers are actually, the wrestlers here are a separate piece. You can kind of see, I can kind of I kind of move them around a little bit. These are a separate piece, and the ones on the main plate are separate pieces as well. I don't think the crown is a separate piece, but yeah, the wrestlers here are separate pieces. So, yeah, very cool. The strap itself does have the shell tooling going down the length here. And then you have this nice little pattern right here, which I really like. Very nice. Of course, you have your snap box right here with the female snaps. And you also get some designs right here on the tip. It's very nice. And you come around to the other side here. Again, you just have that shell tooling going down. A nice pattern right there at the end. Your male snap box right there with the same detailing on the tip. And if we flip it around, this is the version with the red croc skin back, which I absolutely love because I love red, so I dig it. And you got the gold screws right there that hold all the plates in place. And of course you have the little officially licensed stuff and things. This is when Figures Toy Company was still making the belts right there. Officially licensed, 2013, blah, 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 made in China. And your sticker right there letting you know that this is official. And yeah, SmackDown has a SmackDown logo on it. So, there you go. Very, very cool. Very, very nicely done belt. Very nice replica. The center plate does have a pretty nice curve to it, as you can see. It does have a pretty good curve to it, and even the side plates have a curve to them, which is nice. And yeah, all around, very nicely done replica. Very heavy, too. This thing has, like, legit weight to it. And being as big as it is, it makes perfect sense. But yeah, very, very nicely done. So let's get down to the measurements here. Now, the strap length from end to end is 51.5 inches. This will fit up to a 47.5 inch waist. So this will be good for the bigger guys. The height of the strap from the top to the bottom right here is almost 12 inches. The center plate height from top to bottom is 11.5 inches. The width of the center plate is 13 inches. As far as the side plates go, the side plates are 4 inches high by 6 inches wide. So there you go. There you have all your measurements right there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cut and we're going to see what this belt looks like over the shoulder and around the waist. So let's get right on to it. Oh, one more thing before we get to that. I totally forgot to talk about this. The plates are the nice thick 4mm plates. So you can see there just how nice and thick those plates are, and definitely adds to the weight of the belt. So very cool. Definitely do appreciate that. So there we go. So again, we will now cut and see how this belt looks over the shoulder and around the waist. So let's get right down to it. Alright, so here we are back under the light, so let's get right down to it. Now, the strap, flexibility-wise, it's okay. It's alright. It's kind of sort of flexible. Over the shoulder, see here, it's, again, not the best. You know, this is how you want it to hang, and that's how it actually hangs, so, you know. Flexibility-wise, the strap is not great. So now we will get this bad boy around the waist here. And as usual, to run down my stats, I am 5'10", 150 pounds. I am by no means a heavyweight, but this can still fit around my itty-bitty little waist. Right there. Give it a turn. The plate has a curve to it, but it'd be nice if it curved a little bit more. Make that part a lot easier. Or it'd just be better if I just had a bigger waist. But there you go. There you have the big gold around the waist. Let's see how it looks there. I'll give you a turnaround. Right there. Woo! Anyway. So there you go. There you have the big gold around the waist. Now, on my waist, since I have a smaller waist, and this is a very wide plate, I have pockets. I have pockets I can put my hands in, because I just have, I don't know if you can see it, but I just have, you know, big gaps here. So Obviously, for somebody with an actual wrestler's waistline, this will fit a lot better, but on my itty-bitty waist, you know, I have a lot of room here. So, I can keep my hands warm, you know, that's something, you know, but there you go. There you have, there you have the big gold belt. Now, just to clarify, when you buy this belt, it will come with a blank nameplate. I got this nameplate from AJS Belts. That's AJS Belts. I believe Wrestling Superstore also does sell personalized nameplates for your replica belts as well. I bought them from AJS Belts because they were a bit cheaper, and they do a good job. It looks really nice. But yeah, when you buy this belt, it will come with a blank plate. So, you know, you can use whatever means you want to personalize it or not. Totally up to you, but there you have that now. I picked this up straight from shopwwe.com. You can also pick these replicas up from AJS Belts. They do sell replicas also. You can get these from Wrestling Superstore, Ringside Collectibles. But yeah, I love this belt. Like I said, I can never see this as a WWE belt. To me, this will always be the WCW title. Whenever I look at this belt, I think of the Monday Night Wars. I think of the NWO. You know, for me, this belt screams WCW. Like, even though this little WWE logo is at the top, like, I'll never see this as a WWE championship. To me, this will always scream WCW. And it's really a shame that this belt is no longer in use. I mean, because this is a gorgeous belt. This is really just a classic design. It's all around just. It's a beautiful belt. It really is. It's gorgeous, and it's really a shame that this isn't on TV anymore. It really is. But yeah, gorgeous belt. I love it. So there you go. There you have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, aka the Big Gold. And remember, you can check out my WWE/wrestling playlist for any reviews you may have missed. That'll be linked in the description down below. So check that out. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much it. So there is the WWE World Heavyweight Championship title replica, aka the Big Gold. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud. Get over here, camera. Get over here. Get over here, because there's a palm in your face.